So now I'm just going to assign the account which we have created. So just go to SPRO, SA Preference IMG, Financial Accounting New, Global Setting, Withholding Tax, Extended Withholding Tax, the posting, accounts, define accounts withholding tax paid, C111, chart of accounts. Okay. And in this, I have mapped these two conditions: withholding tax key, withholding tax code, and GL account. So all you are going to do, just select here your withholding tax type which you have created. Like I have created one more, M4 it was there. And then select here your tax code which you have created for this. Like I have created MI. And then the GL account 100820. Okay, it was for mutual fund payment. I have created one dummy data. So after giving these all details, you can save it. And first of all, for getting this detail here, what you have to do is you have to go to rules. Go to rules first, and then tick mark here. Then only system will show you those all details. Like if I will remove it right now, okay, system will not show me the withholding tax type or withholding tax code against which you are mapping this. Okay, so now it is fresh. We are starting. Select this two values, then go to posting. Give here 40 and 50 posting key, and then go to accounts. And here you need to select your withholding tax type, C4, then withholding tax code, CI, and then the account 100810. TDS on rent payable. Then again the second one, C5, withholding tax code which you have created for the same is CP, and then the GL account would be same in both of the cases. TDS. Okay, save it. And now your GL account is linked with your tax condition type. So next part was creation of your now I'm mapping withholding tax code in vendor master. So what we need to do is OMT3. Okay, 1 OMT3 E slash OMT 3 yes okay, that I will show you what I was trying to do. Whenever you will create your vendor master, just like I have created one 7006, company code is C101, select all. Now This is the company code. This is the vendor master which I have created for Tata Hitachi Company Limited, so that we are going to assign, we are going to pass a transaction to this vendor, and we are going to map the withholding tax code type here. Okay, so what we are going to do is just give the normal details as it is. And then give the bank account details here in the same way. Person details, reconciliation account, then payment terms as you have entered, tolerance group method, prepayment, everything would be same. Dunning we have to do. And now here this is the page where you have to enter the withholding tax accounting, withholding tax details. So first of all you have to enter this withholding tax country, India. Okay, then after you have to select the withholding tax type C4, which are selected, and then against the C4 what is the tax code which you have created. It was CI, then liable to pay. Okay, so you have to tick mark here, subject to withholding tax, yes. Then what is the recipient type? It is company or other than company. So you are selecting that way. Is it company or other than company? So selected, it is a company. And then here for payment method, this is for invoicing or this is for payment. So we have make it liable, so that while posting the transaction, system will capture this value. And then TDS on rent of 2% invoice, TDS on rent 2% invoice on payment, invoicing and at the time of payment. So just we have added this. And yes, apart from that you also have to maintain the PAN number of the vendor. Okay, so how we are going to map the PAN number of the vendor? Just go to this in detail data, and here there are other details like sale tax details, CST number, LST number, service registration number. That was the previous configuration. So on that time it was like that. Excise duty. So these are the details which is required for excise duty. But currently these two data table tabs are not required anymore in India as such. Yes, these two tabs are required for petroleum type of vendor. If it is like that, then in that case non-submittable CST excise duty will be applicable. So for that perspective only this is required, otherwise not. Then the withholding tax. Here you have to enter this PAN number. Okay, and the validity from which date it is going to be valid. So say for 01.2019. I'm just writing any number here. Okay, just save it. And any kind of TAN number, if you want to give the detail of TAN number for TAN exemption, that you can give here. So just save this number, save the detail, same details, withholding tax, and the data is entered. Now after entering this data, save the vendor code, and now your vendor code is mapped with the withholding tax key code details. Okay, so in some of the cases when you will go to this vendor data, creation of vendor data, you can't find this field. This tab of SIN details you will not be able to find. Okay, so if it is not there, if you are not able to find this SIN details here, what you have to do is just go to the T code OMTE3 T3E. Yes, the T code is OMT3E. Okay, just go to this T code, and in T code you have to assign this SIN details specifically for a particular vendor, particular user. So if this configuration or this field mapping is not done with the particular user, he will not be able to see that tab while creation of vendor master. Okay, so this is user specific screens. So go to user specific screen. Click new entry, give your user ID here. This my is SOCKRI Krishna, and enter star here. Okay, so after entering this, after mapping this detail, you are enabling this sync details data tab in your vendor master. So if you are not getting the tab of sync details in your while creation of your vendor master, then just go to this OMT3E T code and map star against your user ID. So based on that, the details of sync details will be mapped to your vendor master, and that will be visible to you. Okay, so it was already mapped to my user ID. So I have mapped it. So like I'm just going to SOC. Okay. So up to this level, is there any doubt, any concern, any query with respect to creation of your vendor master? No, sir. Okay.
Here we can control the duplication of vendor creation actually.
Sorry, what kind of duplication you are saying?
Duplication means now we create one vendor, and after that the requisition are coming for this another vendor is but the vendor name is same. So that time we can indicate the system it is a duplicate.
Actually, we have not created created an existing vendor code with the existing detail. But the vendor codes are available. FK03. It is Tata Hitachi. Previously we have created Tata Steel. Okay. And why we have created this is we need to create a service company. Okay, so that we can deduct the details. On material part we can't deduct. Right? On service part only we can deduct. And yes, if the vendor master is already created, what you can do is just go to this FK02T code. Okay. Enter it, and your data is now editable. Okay, just like I'm just entering any other vendor code. 7010. Okay, this is in terminal. Okay. Here. So fields are available here. You can very well enter. There is no requirement to create it again. There is no requirement to create the same vendor again. You just have to edit your existing vendor master and map these details. Okay, anything? Okay, so through this way you can map it, you can create, you can edit your vendor. This is the GL which has been mapped to this reconciliation account. Accounts payable raw material. This is accounts payable services. Okay, so I'm just going to see the configuration of this GL code. One second. Okay, anything else up to that part of mapping? For this is the complete process which we have gone through during these sessions of 3 sessions. We have gone through this whole structure. Anything you want to ask? Anything you have practiced? You have any doubt? Otherwise, we are going to post the transaction system and then we will see how it is going to be behaving. Even 10%, 2%, and capture posting indicator. Withholding tax fraction, even using withholding tax. Okay, so now we are going ahead. So vendor code is 7006. We are going to post a vendor invoice so that we can deduct the TDS on account of payment of rent to the vendor. So just I am selecting this vendor code 7006. Document date is 1/11. So I'm changing 25th.11.2021. Then bill number, amount, calculate tax, okay, somebody has changed the tax procedure map to the country code, so I'm just selecting here 0. No text, I'm just leaving here, just enter the GL account which is for rent. ₹1,00,000. Okay, text is where rent invoice booking. Now tax will be 0% and withholding tax. It is calculating some tax. Configuration change करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so now we are not able to see here any kind of withholding tax data which we have created for this particular vendor. Okay, and this field is also not editable. So what could be the reason behind it? Any guess? So if I have updated the vendor in the vendor master the details of the withholding tax, that withholding tax detail must be shown here, and this data must be editable form so that we can enter the details, we can enter the basic amount, another amount, and then the simulation could happen. In this case, this will not be going to क्या किसी ने चेंज कर दिया? चलो
For new vendor, we have to assign the withholding tax.
no, I have assigned that withholding tax key details in FK01. I have created a new vendor altogether, and then I have assigned all the details of withholding tax over there. I'm selecting Tata Hitachi, not Hind Motors. I'm just changing one more time the tax procedure so that somebody has map the tax procedure relevant to his configuration, and that is missing some mapping. So I'm just doing that. This is not relevant to that withholding tax type. Okay, you can continue your guess. So one thing which I can guess, it would be related to field status. Yes, any other guess? No guesses.
So one thing, it will be subtraced if it is full status, but I don't think.
That field is not editable. That field is not showing me any data, but I have created and I have mapped. You just can see the vendor master FK03. Sorry, this is not the vendor. 7006 Tata Hitachi. Company code is. I have created this vendor for our country, right? And then if you will enter here, you can find at one place your mapping on GL account in which journal you have selected, and in this payment terms, now here you have mapped withholding tax country, you have mapped the withholding tax type, tax code, everything which is required, you have mapped it. But still, when you are trying to post, the one more possibility is the timing gap. Maybe it is not getting updated over there. The vendor must just created and not updating there. That's why it is not showing. But there could be another reason. If I can also check one more thing, that withholding tax data, this date I have updated. Okay, 02. So there could be possibility of another reason. We have created a GL account, and in that GL account we have mapped one field status group over there, right? In that field status group, some of the fields we have make mandatory, some of the field we have make hide, some of the field we have make optional. Okay, so that the thing that is the configuration which we did at the initial time, right? These field status group which are relevant to our company code. So if in that field status group we may have not configured it, we may have not made it optional or mandatory, then in that case system may not show the data over there while posting the transaction. But that is the case that I am also checking.
So means in case of surprise, we can't enter anything in that field.
Yeah, in case of surplus, we can't enter anything. That was on the non-editable form. It will not show you. It will not in editable form. Text.
So I think it will be under taxes.
Yes,
And taxes
right.
is only black.
Withholding tax. It is surpassed. Okay, and this is not the correct group which we have used. So what group we have used? Just I'm going through asset, bank, receivable, payable, clearing. Receivable, payable, clearing. Okay, go there. Yes. So receivable and payable clearing would be the correct account group which we need to use while while making the GL account. So if I will use this GL account and this field status group would be mapped to the vendor accounting to the GL account, then system will show me, and then we are going to check it out. So in this case, this is optional entry. By default, system is saying it is optional entry. Okay, so it could be optional only because of it. Sometimes it is required and sometimes it is not. In some of the vendors, you may not deduct. Okay, so if I will make it mandatory and this GL account is mapped to some vendor master, then in that case, every time system will say it is a mandatory. Okay, so this is the withholding tax details, withholding tax amount, EC tax data, gross income tax. These all items we need to make it optional. So you just have seen that in case of general tax, this field is not available. This field is not available. This field is on hide state or surpass. Okay, so just I am trying to change the field status group in the GL account which we have used, and now we will see whether system is taking it or not. So this is text, okay, relevant, optional entry in this case, and in first case which actually mapped to the GL account, taxes are not relevant, it's surpassed, it's not optional. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to change the field status group in our GL account. So now, when initially I have told you these field status group, kindly check these field status groups when you are creating your GL account and try to think when you are going to post the accounting entry in system, how it is going to be impacting your accounting entry. Like that we have created, we have mapped business area as mandatory field. So all the field status group we have gone through and then seen if there is a business area field is there, then we are making it mandatory, so that while posting an accounting entry in system will show you, system will not allow you to post a transaction in system. So now you can link it with if it is the correct thing which I have thought, and this is how you can guess it. 230. it is, I have mapped some this GL account payable service G6067. Okay, reconciliation account. So I'm just going to see this. And in vendor master, what is mapped? It is 100230, which is GL 100230. It is 067. So that field status we are going to check. I've checked some other one. SPRO. Service 067. Okay. We have make this data optional entry in this case. Okay, if I change it to the field status group, reconciliation account, G012, okay. So now what I am going to do, just I am going to log in, log out, and then we'll log in again. So if system is not going to capture the data, it will get. FB60 7006, bill number 11, date is 25th, 1 lakh, calculate tax, input at the rate, okay, it is rent invoice booking, capture the GL for rent expenses, Mhm. 1 lakh, VAD, hmm. Just I'm just checking one any other option is there. Okay, we'll try payment, whether it is happening on payment or not. F dash 53, F dash 48 for advance payment. Dash 48, 25th, 11. Will just enter the vendor account 7006. The special lead indicator is A for down payment. Bank account 200100, business area VAD. Say for example, amount is 1. Amount is 50,000. 19. Tax rent. Okay. So now why this error is coming? Vishesh. Hello Vishesh.
Number 2.
Shekhar.
In vendor code, we have to give the range.
Sorry.
Vendor code, we have to give that range.
In vendor code, we have to give that range.
Yes.
Okay, Shrikant. Ashitab.
So in document number in 16 is not there. That's the reason it's coming.
Yes. This is related to document number range. Okay, not related to your vendor account. Just a minute. Yes, so OBA 7. KZ 16, so I'm just mapping it 8. F dash 48, 25th, bill number, vendor 7006, special A, bank account 200100, business area VAD, amount is, say for example, 1,50,000, value date 19/25, and tax rent advance. Line item 2, 1,50,000, or you can put here star, business area VAD, assignment nil, rent, paid advance, simulated, additional item. This text base amount is 1,50,000, posting key is 50, amount calculate tax, calculate in this category also, system is not calculating withholding tax amount. Tax system is not showing that account as well. Okay. Yes, here it is withholding tax. So it is missing. Its system is still not showing the withholding tax configuration which we have done, and we have mapped with the vendor data. That I'll check, okay, and then I will clear it in the next session. Okay. There may be something which we have missed, or there may be something which I have done so many things. We have done so many configuration in this way during 2 classes. Okay, maybe somebody has changed it, maybe something has missed it out in between. That's why system is not showing this detail. So I'll crack it and I will show you in the next session whenever we will be having. Okay, missing from the line item. Okay, so next session we are going to clear this, and then we are going to discuss about the dunning session and dunning process and all. So with that we are going to make one more new process which we are going to add to the customer accounting with this clearance of this issue. Okay, I think there must be something. Somebody may be changed or something has missed out. So up to this level, is there any kind of doubt for the creation of from beginning to end? We have done the configuration of this taxation withholding tax.
No, sir.
Okay, so I'll crack it, and in the next session we will discuss about it and we will close it. Okay.
Yes.
So thank you all. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.